Okay, so we're going to learn about a little bit of logic called a conditional. And a conditional is a statement that says if something is true or false, do this, basically. And so there's some certain constructs to this. There's the if this, then do that. There's the if it's this, do this, else if it's that, do that, else do this kind of a thing. So I'm going to show you, we only have two variables. But let's go into day one. And instead of just printing this choice, let's use a little logic. So I'm going to say if, right? So now we're saying if something is true. So I say if choice one is party. So note the way I write this, right? So choice one is, and then in quotes, because it's a string, party. And then I put these brackets here and I say, you shake off your hangover and arrive at the office. So that's what's going to do if they chose party. Now we can also, we have two choices here. So we could say if choice one is work, you say you slept in your car in the parking lot, so your neck hurts, but you finally go in your office, right? And so right now I have these two if choices, and so let's see how those work out for us. So let's go to play. And so great, let's go celebrate. We go celebrate. Day one, you shake off your hangover and go to the office. Let's go back. We go to work. Day one, you slept in your car in your parking lot, so your neck hurts, but you finally go into your office. So that's one way to write that. The other way to write that is to, instead of using those two ifs, is to actually use an if-else statement. So one thing about Twine is if you wanted to collapse the text, the white space, we don't need to do it in this case. So let me actually talk about that later. Let's do, this is an else if statement. Okay, so we can change this to an else if statement. So office, and I'll say, what we need to do is, we actually do need to use these brackets here. I misspoke. So I'm going to put these brackets around this, and I'm going to say else if. Really, that's all I changed there. If this, else if this, right? There's not going to be that. Now, if we could actually just get rid of this whole part and say else, right? So if we chose party, we're going to show this else, and the only other option would it be to work. We showed this. So let's click this, and we hit there. Great, let's celebrate. Day one, I shake off my hangover. Let's go to work. Day one, you slept in your car in your parking lot, right? So basically, you have those options there, and I will go ahead and write up. So I have this, you see I have some notes here that I'll probably pass over. I'll fix up and upload to our website. But that is using these logic, right, to go ahead and say, well, if they made one choice, do this. If they made one choice, do this. So you see, you could use that for the text. You could do that for what option they get to see and how they move forward to the story, right? So you shake off your hangover, go to your office, and so now maybe you'll write in here day two, just so we can see this working. So you see day two is there. So if we went partying is the only time we would see day two. Whoops, I kind of got stuck here. Where am I? Let's try play again. And so great, let's celebrate. Day one. So you see, I only have that choice if I took celebrate. If I had gone to work, I wouldn't have that choice. So you see, what you're doing is you're setting up different contexts for the story. And that's what makes variables so important.